Open carry with a firearm is a big mistake, and here's why. What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. Today, I want to talk about open carry and my perspective of why I think it is a mistake. Look, you guys can choose to open carry if you're in a place that's legal to do so, but I just want to share my opinion and reasons why I think that is not a good idea. And the first and foremost is that it makes you an immediate target. So imagine an active shooter situation. If you're in the mall or grocery store or wherever you're at and you have a visible firearm and somebody comes in that is wanting to do harm to people and they see you with a gun, you're going to be the first person that they choose to attack. So it puts you at a tactical disadvantage. Carrying concealed allows there to be some element of surprise, where if you were to be in a place, this person doesn't actually know that you're armed, you can maneuver, and you can make the decision to draw that firearm and attack the threat without them knowing that you are the biggest threat in the room. Another reason is weapon retention. If you were to get into a fight or something like that in the street, now your weapon's open on your hip, it's much more likely for that person to grab that weapon. Not to mention, you could just be walking down the road and somebody see your weapon, come up behind you and grab your weapon and pull it out. So I think that is an issue, and it puts you at a risk when there doesn't need to be that risk present. Public perception is another reason. A lot of people are uncomfortable with people carrying firearms. It could set off unnecessary alarm, and it could draw negative attention to you. You might want that attention, which to me is kind of an issue. If you're looking for attention by carrying a weapon openly in public, that's kind of an issue. If you're a responsible gun owner, you probably don't want that attention. So for that reason, I think that carrying it concealed is much better than carrying it open. Some people could argue that, it's more accessible if it's, outside of your clothing. You don't have to clear your clothing when you draw. Honestly, if you're a good shooter, if you train regularly, you can draw a weapon concealed as fast as you can draw a weapon on your hip. So it's not really a good argument. Another reason is legal implications. I'm in Texas. We're an open carry state. You can openly carry. Of course, there's certain restrictions that you have to follow. So that's something you need to consider depending on where you're at, is whether or not, for one, it's legal. And there's always going to be, even in legal states, there's always going to be certain restrictions that apply. So by no means I'm telling you to carry a gun concealed and then disregard those restrictions. You have to follow those as well. But carrying it open draws more attention to the legal implications that could come with carrying a firearm. So for that reason, again, I think it's not a good idea. At the end of the day, guys, it's your decision. It's your right to bear arms. You get to choose how to do that. I'm not sitting here telling you that you're stupid for carrying it openly. I think it's a mistake. These are the reasons why. Spent a lot of time in law enforcement. I spent a lot of time as a gun owner, as somebody who carries a weapon for self-defense. I think for that reason, it is better to carry it inside the waistband. I think that a lot of people who carry it openly are maybe carrying a gun for the wrong reasons. And so as a gun owner, as a police officer, as somebody who's been in the tactical world, when I see somebody carrying a gun openly, I'm usually pretty cautious of that person. So just from that, I immediately will know, this person has a gun, is carrying it openly. Doesn't mean they're a bad person, but it causes me to notice them in a way that if I was carrying a gun, I would not want people to notice me. Those are the reasons I think it's a mistake. It's your decision. You have the right to do so. Either way, be a responsible gun owner. Make sure you seek training, go out and lead and protect your community and your families. Gain the skills so that you can do that. Thanks for watching. If you guys like this content, please subscribe, comment below any other content you would like us to cover. I'm Sean Kennard. Remember, violence is a virtue.